The Sound of Music. Notice historical sensitivities and flashing lights. We'd like the audience to be aware that this performance contains historical references that some may find offensive. We would like to thank you for coming, and we hope you enjoy The Sound of Music.
Yes, out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. Religious life is no place for the pious.
The pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha. There's Christina. And there's Maria.
After last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Ave.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of postulants and the mistress of novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be getting in trouble. Doesn't she?
Exactly what I say.
She walks us on her way to mass and whistles on her stair. And underneath her eyes she has like even but her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I pray to her to stay, but I may remain here.
Well, he has not once entered the
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Let's say, Sister Alberta.
Maria makes me glad.
How do you solve the problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
Like liberty to be many a thing you know you'd like to tell. Many a thing she ought to understand.
How do you make her stay? Listen to all you say.
How do you keep away the cause of sand?
Oh, how do you solve the problem like Maria?
How do you hold on in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused. I don't focus on bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather. She's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling.
She's a demon.
She's a lamb.
She'll not disturb any bed, but the morning from his land.
She can grow the holy dirty shadow world.
She is gentle, she is mild.
She's a headache.
She's an angel.
She's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay?
Listen to all you say.
How do you keep the way upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Ave. Come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you've been so kind and given me permission to leave.
Maria, it's not about you being late.
But I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Sophia heard me and opened the gate.
Very few of us were asleep. We could only think you had lost your way in the night on that mountain.
Oh, Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain.
It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look into your gardens. I'd see the sisters hard at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
it's only here in the abbey that there's a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta's always reminded me, but too late after I started singing.
And that day I saw you in the garden, you were singing at the top of your lungs.
Oh, but Mother, it's that kind of song.
I came to the window. When you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I hear the song, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I'll be so glad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, long paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies with crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I hear the song, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I'll be so glad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I feel sad,
I simply remember my favorite things, and then I'll be
so
singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it's that kind of song.
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw on the garden wall, you weren't quite prepared for this life, were you?
Well, no, Mother, but I pray, I try.
Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here,
To find out what is the will of God and to do it,
even if it's hard to accept?
even then.
Maria, the dress you wore to us, is it still in the robing room?
Oh, I know, Mother, I'm sure it's been given to the board. Sister Margaretta said when we entered the Abbey that our will. Mother, why do you ask?
It seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please don't send me away.
For a while only, Maria.
But this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps, if you go out into the world for a time, you will come back to us, knowing what we expect of you and that we do expect it.
But I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria,
If it's the will of God, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one.
He was given the Maria Teresa Medal of Bravery in the Adriatic.
Captain of the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not going to his battleship, Maria. God bless you.
Mother, can I borrow your brush and sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favorite things. I beg to go permission to sing. These are a few of my favorite things. Rose and white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my rose and eyelashes, summer, winter, winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I'm feeling so
Yes, sir.
I was calling for the housekeeper, but she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she isn't here, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was meant to the telephone previous, so we had to cut the meeting.
Yes, why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I had enough of this and walked out.
Why, was Louisa playing tricks again, putting toads in her bed?
No, sir. He hate that.
Well, there's a new one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nurnberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
No, we'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. That telephone call was from you?
No, sir. It was for Ron. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader?
Yes, I know the number. I'll be back in about a month or so with some guests.
Yes, sir. You know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Is that what?
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted to go?
It was the post office. They had a telegram usually delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
That scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
That is what the Germans are saying. If the Germans had invaded Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't look bad for me to say that. He didn't whistle for us like that when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of the ship again.
To get bear being whistled for, it's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistles for us.
I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
That's too bad. Would have made a lot of money. You'll wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trepper, Fraulein.
Maria Ray.
Well, Fraulein Esther duties here. Would you mind stepping over there? Before you meet the children, you'll put on a new dress.
Well, I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
Well, what about this one?
Well, the poor didn't want this one. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can't make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material today, if possible. Now, you are in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You'll see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
is your new governess, Fraulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fraulein, will learn their signals so that you can call for them when you need them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigitte.
Marta. Gretel.
Well, Fraulein, let's see how well you listened.
Oh, I won't whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is I'll be with them all the time.
Well, not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to come only when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Well, you will not have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my butler, Frau Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is the housekeeper, Frau Schmidt, the executive officer. Please be sure that her room's ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll leave you with the children. You're in charge.
Pardon me, sir, I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. Oh, I forgot to return this whistle. I won't be leaving it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you tell me your names again and tell me how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, why you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9, and I think that dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Gita, you didn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
Well, that's a nice age to be. 11, almost.
I'm Marta. I'm 57 on Tuesday, and I love a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you all something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's it here? It's my guitar.
What did you bring this for?
Well, for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
What do you mean you don't sing? Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't know any songs?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you all how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi. The first three notes just come to me.
on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now let's put it all together. So, do,
La, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
but it doesn't mean anything. So we put in words. Like one word for every note. Like this.
You said one note for every word.
Yes, Lupita, I did.
But when you say anything, you use 3 notes on one word.
Yes, that's right. Well, sometimes we do that. Now, all together. Good night, Noel.
Please, Sol.
Yes.
You don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time with a telegram to deliver for Franz?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his
You
sister.
see? You are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Oh, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gobleter. Oh, nobody's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why?
Oh, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Well, some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to...
Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Hazel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the lights on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink.
dress. Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, it's the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it, because I'm going to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me, for the children, for play clothes.
Von-Trapp children don't play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on the grass, think of all the rocks and
The
caves.
captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find it comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just to see their father again.
Oh, he must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Well, why not?
The captain won't have music.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin and guitar, but he's now shut all of that out of his life.
So that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music, that's wrong for him. And that's wrong for the children too.
It'll all work out. He'll be mayor before the summer is over.
Well, that would change everything. The children would have a mother again.
You better close your window. It's going to rain.
Dear God, I now know that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she'll never want them to leave her. I pray that this will be a happy family in their sight. God bless Captain, God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Greta. Oh yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Margareta, and everybody at Nullenberg Abbey. Now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend. Help her to tell me what she's up to. Are you going to tell on me? Help me to be understanding, so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was taking a walk outside when somebody locked the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake anybody up, so when I saw your window was open,
Liesel, did you climb that trellis to get up here?
that's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa came home with a toad in her hand.
Are you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash this out tonight, nobody would notice by tomorrow. Then all this could be between just you and me. You can put this on. Go in there and take your dress to soak in the bathtub. Then come back out here and sit on the edge of my bed and we'll have a talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, it's you. Oh, you're not afraid of the thunderstorm, are you? You just stay right here with me. Where are the others? They're asleep. They're not scared.
Wait for me.
Oh no, look. Come all of you up onto the bed. Now all you have to do is wait for the boys. We won't see them. Boys are brave. You boys are frightened, are you?
Oh no, you showed things really work.
Friedrich, was this your idea?
Oh no, it was hers.
That's the one I left out. God bless Bert.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear the thunder. High on the hill was a lonely goat herd, lay-o, lay-o, lay-o. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay-o, lay-o. Folks said its sound was quite remote, lay-o, lay-o, lay-o. Lusty and clear from the goat herd's throat, lay-o, lay-o. Oh, lay-o, lay-o, oh, lay-o, lay-o, oh,
assignment to children, Franz?
Oh, Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Oh, yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. And look at that patch of forest over there. When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
Oh, and that little village.
Oh, that's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite the experience for me.
You're quite the experience for me, too. You know, every once in a while I get a glimpse of a fascinating man. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting. I've never been called exciting before.
Georg, I really like it here.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Carlsberg Festival, but... So you say you like it here?
Well, I mean, we would have to go back to Vienna. I have Heinrich's estates to look after.
Well, I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm the president.
You, president of a corporation?
Well, after all, I did look after his estates for years before he died.
Well, I guess I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Because I don't wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Oh, he's still on the telephone.
Sorry for taking so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Carlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Oh, Max, that's something I would love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a bass of Luciano Profundo.
Max, you always come up with a great festival show.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning all over. Rome, Stockholm, London, Paris.
On Georg's telephone?
Of course. How else would I afford it? Why am I up here?
Well, I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. You live like a king. You have an excellent wine
Max!
cellar. I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. And as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes, that's our church, Notre Dame.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful.
Good. In the next few days, I'll be visiting all the surrounding towns, visiting the choirs, the quartets, the sacrament.
Well, you'll be here for meals, won't you?
Of course. It was in a town about that size, Woodsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, they became very famous. They toured all over the world.
Whatever happened to them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Say, who lives in that dilapidated castle over there? Rumpelstiltskin?
That's Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
Oh, I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends, actually. You know, while I'm here, you should throw me a dinner. You know, nothing like super fancy, just something lavish.
Well, I wouldn't know who to invite today. It's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, now's not a good time to make enemies. Let's just make some friends.
I really can't understand what's happened to the children.
You aren't worried about them, are you?
Well, they should have been here to greet you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional sign. I mean, they haven't met me yet.
Just forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, has Georg made up his mind about whether he's going to marry you or not?
Oh, yes. I mean, he hasn't admitted it yet. It seems to me there's something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
It's very simple.
What?
Money.
Money?
Yes. You see, he is very, very rich. You are very, very rich. You know the famous love affairs of lovers have to struggle. Garrett moves away upstairs with lovers, starve and snuggle. The famous war misfortune which you seem to have no fear of. Quiet lovers who are very rich and very
didn't mean to. Hi.
What do you want?
I have a telegram for Detweiler.
I'm their Detweiler.
Yes, you delivered your telegram, now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I am an Austrian, I will not be hiled.
Georg, just look at things the way I do. If something is going to happen, just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's clear you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm afraid I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
It's from...
I'll take it.
Captain, you're home.
Straight line! Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms. At once! Fraulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains I used to hang in my bedroom. Oh, there is plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to tell me that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Yes, they became quite popular.
I don't wonder.
Everyone smiles at them, and they say, "Look, there goes Captain Von Trapp's children."
Yeah, my children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't need to hear from you about my children.
Someone's got to tell you. You're not home long enough to know them.
Said that I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but someone's got to tell you. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, you're going to have mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs you, and he needs your confidence.
I don't need you to tell me about my son.
Well, Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt, he's sensitive. He's so easily hurt, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time. Captain, you just gotta let her have a good time. And Marta I don't know about yet, but someone's gotta find out about her. Little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, Captain, love Gretel, love all of them, they need you.
Just stop it. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said those things. Well, not in the way I said them.
After you're gone, they'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
Well, I just wanted them to sing to frustrate her when they got to meet her.
You must hear. Like the wings of the bird that flies from the lake.
right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting so much to know you. And after I'm gone,
No, I want you. I need you to stay.
I will if I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You brought music back into my life. I've forgotten everything. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will rest with the sound of music, and I'll sing once
I've come back to congratulate you. Thank you. Garrick seems very impressed. Yes, I believe he's pleased. He asked me to stay on with the children. Really? Until September. September? And then I'm going to be a nun.
A nun? Oh, well, when you get back to the abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
Oh, no. Yes, you must have been to all of this. Come along, children, the party started.
Yes, Friedrich and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
Your father was part of Gypsy Orchestra all the way from Budapest.
They wore red coats.
Come along, children, and mind your manners.
Remember beautiful Easy?
One lady, the most beautiful of all. I think she was here all the time.
Yes, Louisa. Can we dance while the guests are dancing? Yes, remember what Fräulein Maria told us?
Yes.
I'm not German, I'm Austrian.
Who's going to be Austrian, and I won't even everyone like you. That goes for us.
It's so much more pleasant on the terrace.
Phil, it's nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
It's my trunk. I hope she's a bill.
Oh, no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to meet her. We'll find you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Well, maybe that's because half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, maybe they're having a good time and not speaking to each other. Oh, sir. Frau Schrader asked me to tell you that she would join you in a few minutes.
Oh, thank you. You might see whether she would like this glass of brandy.
I haven't danced the Landler since I was a little girl. Oh no, I haven't danced since. Yes, that's right. But first the boy and girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
Oh, no, Kurt, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not very used to dancing. Good evening, Frau Schrader. Well, thank you, Kurt.
Hi, Uncle Max, for having a party.
I heard. Go on. Tell your dad it's about to be a success now that I'm here.
Max.
Elsa! You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most beautiful corporation president in the world.
Why, thank you, Max.
Oh, Max, you've shown up, and as usual, just in time for dinner.
Brother! You didn't even throw a gala without me, did you?
Oh, dear, now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but quite charming.
Lisa, run and ask Frau Schmidt to sit 2 more places, and I'd like to see Fraulein Maria.
2 places.
Well, yes, we need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
No, she's much too young. How's Fraulein Maria?
Maria? You can't ask Maria.
Why not? She's a nursemaid. I don't think of her that way.
Look, I don't. But you can ask her guest if I would Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell her why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you, Max.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, dear. I've been dodging these people all night.
Good evening, Paul and Maria.
Nice to see you again, Detweiler.
Yes, we're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking it.
Brigitte, you can't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her tell Father she'd been dodging these people.
Well, that doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. And it's very important you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, because I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fraulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Well, why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Oh, now, Brigitte, that is just
You
kind of
must know that.
No, Brigitte.
Remember the other night when we were singing the Edelweiss song you taught us? After we finished, he stopped singing and looked at you.
Aunt Louisa, and then up to bed. Oh, Fraulein Maria, you're not going to have dinner down with the children tonight. You'll have dinner up here with us. You'll need to get cleaned up and you'll need to get ready. Make sure you wear that dress you wore the other night when you all singing. It was lovely and soft and light.
Oh, no, not yet. Children don't want to say goodnight. I want them to say goodnight the way they did last summer.
Not here,
But Georg, it was so sweet the way they did it.
not in front of strangers.
But please, Georg, for me.
Presto chango.
Max, you're just in time. Kids, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is hopping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll either say goodnight. So long, farewell, I'll either say adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you, adieu, adieu.
So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Must I say goodbye? Goodbye.
I'd love to go, I can't tell a lie. I think deeply, I cried.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye,
Dinner, everybody.
Extraordinary!
Fraulein Maria taught them.
This is exactly what I've been looking for. 7 children in one family singing together. Everything except that one.
He didn't even want them to perform tonight for our test. I had to persuade him.
Aha. That means what influence.
Max.
Elsa.
This festival's for the good of Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
ready to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Has she said anything?
She doesn't speak, only accept the prayer.
I shall see then.
Maria?
This must have been a hard experience for you. It was, Reverend Mother. Has it taught you anything? I learned that I never want to leave these walls again. Why did they send you back to us? They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye. Maria, why have you done this? I was frightened. Frightened? I was confused. I've never felt that way before. I knew I couldn't stay. I knew here I'd be away from it, and here I'd be safe. Maria, the Abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it that you can't face? I just can't face him again. Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp? I don't know. Tell me about it. Brigitte says I am, and that her father's in love with me. And there he was. We were looking at each other and I could hardly breathe. And then I knew I couldn't stay. But do you like him? Oh, yes. Did you show him how you felt? Well, if I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. I remember when you first talked to me, you said you remembered your father and mother before they died. Can you tell me, were they happy? Oh yes, Mother, they were very happy. You were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. Now you just have to find out how God wants you to spend your life. I pledged my life to God, and I pledged my life to God's service. Maria, if you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God less. You must go back. You must find out. Oh no, Mother, please let me stay here, please. Don't send me back. Maria, these walls are not made to shut out problems.